Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be this nice dewy complexion, pinkish grayish lip, and a shimmery neutral eye look. If you are interested in this look, then keep on watching. I have an ulcer right here, and talking is really hard, so please bear in mind that I'm gonna look like an idiot throughout this whole tutorial, but what you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna first start by priming my face. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I don't really feel like using any silicone based primers at the moment, just cause my skin has been breaking out, if you can see, and if I use a lot of silicone based products, a lot of it will clog up my pores and all that jazz, so I'm just gonna use a setting spray. Oh, and it's raining outside, so a lot of noise. Sorry guys. Can you see this patch of like missing self tanner? Oh. To prep my lips, I'm gonna be using my Hourglass Lip Treatment balm kind of thing, just to let it moisturize my lips because it's really dry. Next, I'm gonna be priming my eyes, and I'm gonna be using my Benefit Air Patrol Eyelid Primer. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in this Makeup To Go Compact. It comes with a sponge, and you can see that I've basically ruined the whole thing. I really actually love it, but I lost it for a bit and I found it, and it matches my skin really well, not that you can see. So I'm gonna be using this for my whole face. This thing is a little bit different than the cushion one, is because it's not a cushion. You just press, but yeah, basically that's what you do. It's a little bit unhygienic, but it's okay with me. I'm cool with it. I actually really like the Double Wear's formula, but it does get me a little bit oily with my dry skin. So I'm gonna use a brush to smear the makeup, but I'm gonna wet my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus. And then just spread the foundation. I like to start at the bottom first and then work my way up. As you can see, the foundation actually matches my self tanner a lot, which is awesome. And then with my beauty blender, I'm going to just dab everything into the skin. I'm just gonna prep my brows by putting a little bit of clear brow gel from Anastasia. Because if I'm going out and I know it's gonna be late, I would like my brows to stay in put. I don't want to like have a bald spot there in the middle of the night, because that's not cute. For my concealer next, I'm going to use my Moonshot Dark Spot Concealer to correct my under eyes. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a highlight with a brighter color concealer, but not a lot. To look a little bit more fresh and brighten up the whole look, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Under Eye Concealer, and this is the color Neutralizer. I use this to just brighten up a little bit of my face, and I like this formula a lot because it's not tacky as the what's it called, Urban Decay, so it's very nice to use. I have yet to find a formula that is almost like the Instant Age Rewind, but if I do find, I will let you guys know. Ta-da! So time to set my concealer and my base. So to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using my Nars Contour Duo in Paloma. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's a Contour Duo blush or something. I will list everything down below, don't you worry. So I'm going to be taking the lightest color, the lightest powder to set my under eyes, and then my highlighted areas. And then I'm going to do my forehead and my nose. And then to set everything else, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Microfinish Pressed Powder. With the same Contour Duo blush from Nars, I'm going to be taking the contour shade, and I'm going to lightly dust a little bit of that color to define my crease. And this is a perfect color because this is a contour color, so it is going to contour my eyelids just nice. Taking that on a MAC 217, I'm just going to dust off, and then I'm going to go straight in. So I'm going to lightly map out the shape that I want, and I'm looking for a round shape, not something winged out. So I'm going to start at the edge first, and then I'm going to sweep it right in. And once you got that going, you're just going to go in and out like windshield wiper motions, and occasionally just blending it like that. My crease and my brow bone, I don't really have a lot of space, so I need to be a little bit careful where and how far up it goes. Can you see that? I've already mapped out my crease and I don't exactly have a crease. And do the same with the other eye. So now taking my beat up Stila Mind palette, you can tell how much I love this palette. I've already lost this shade, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna be taking this color, which is a nice maroony brown. It has a little bit of a red undertone to it, and I think it'll complement with the contour shade. And this is to define the crease. And with that, I'm gonna be using my MAC 221, which is a very small tapered brush. And it'll go right in my crease to give it further definition. Once again, dusting the excess powder on my wrists and then just going into it. Make sure your eyes are open for this, at least then you know where it's going and how it's gonna look like when your eyes are open, because that's the whole point. You don't wanna get the color lost. I'm saving up money to get like a new lens so that I can zoom you guys in and let you guys see what's exactly happening in my eyeshadow work, because I know it gets a little bit annoying when you don't know what is happening, but rest assured that when I do have enough money, I will buy and invest in a new lens. So for now, I hope you guys can bear with me. And now with an even smaller brush, I'm going to dip it into this black right here from the same Stila Mind palette. And I'm going to make sure to dust most of the excess off. Look at how much of the black came off. And I'm going to really be careful with this. This black is a little bit patchy, so if you guys can find a good black eyeshadow, that would be great, but I don't, so I'm gonna make use of what I have. I'm gonna slowly dab the color onto the outer edge of my eye, and then I'm going to blend it right in, but making very slow strokes. Like so. Now that I have the color on, I'm going to take a proper blending brush and blend everything together. And I'm going to be using my MAC 221 for this. You want this to look super blown out and very diffused. You don't want any harsh edges or lines. So take your time blending this. So once I've already got the black, I'm going to be taking the blending brush I used, which is the MAC 217, going back into the Nars Contour Duo. I'm going to be blending it out. So now I'm going to be right back and do the other eye. Because I've already done my concealing and I've already finished my base, I'm just going to drag all of the colors down to my lower lash line. For my eyelid color, I'm going to be taking something that is bright, and I'm going to be taking it from this Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy eyeshadow palette in 12 Pink Mink. Estee Lauder sent this to me along with a few more other products, with a lipstick and a nail polish, which is for the Valentine's Day collection. And I actually really like Estee Lauder. I love them and I've always been using them, but because they're so expensive, I can't keep up. But you know, they sent me a lot of their products and I really do actually love them. I'm not endorsing it, so you don't have to buy it, but you know, for the love of makeup, I'm just gonna show you guys, and the colors are gorgeous. I love the highlight shade. I'm going to use this for my inner corners, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of this dark brown with a little bit of a pink reflect to my outer corner here, just to add a little bit more definition. And then for that bright pop of color, I'm going to be putting this highlight shade, and then I'm going to bring it into my inner corners as well. I'm gonna spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it too. So pretty. I love this color so much. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. To tightline my eyes, you don't have to do this, but I like doing it, and I'm going to be using my Benefit They're Real Push Up Liner and just get right to tightlining. So this is basically the eyes done, but before I put on my lashes and my mascara, I want to do my eyebrows first, and then we can get on with other things. As usual, I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz to do my eyebrows, and I will fast forward it. So just do how you normally would do your brows. Now that I've got my eyebrows on, I'm gonna be putting my lashes on. This is the House of Lashes style in Siren. Now that I've done my eyes and my eyebrows and everything is done, I'm going to finish off my base, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze and contour, and then I'm going to do some blush and highlight, and then we're done. For my blush, I'm going to be using my Catrice Cosmetics Sun Glow Bronzer. To contour, I'm going to be using my Nars Contour Duo. For my blush, I'm going to be using my NYX blush in the color Mocha. And to highlight, you guys know what the deal is. It's going to be my Mary Luminizer from The Balm. For the lips, I'm going to be mixing my Innisfree soft lip cream with my Velveteens from Lime Crime in the color Cashmere, and this color is, I don't know what, but mixed together they're gonna look beautiful. So let's get to it. But first, I'm going to line my lips with the Bobbi Brown lip liner in Nude. This is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys recreate this look, remember to tag me in it. And if you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye, you guys.